Hello everyone, my name is Manu Brazo and today I'm going to show you how to do the perfect embouchure on the saxophone. It's not that easy, but it's not that difficult either. We just have to find and try different positions in order to find this best position, mouth position for the sound of the saxophone. So what we are going to do is we are going to try. Why? Because there is not a perfect position. Actually, each perfect position for each of us is different because we have different mouth shapes, we use different materials, we have different saxophones, different, I don't know, everything. So what we need to do is we need to always try to find the right embouchure for us. And that right embouchure, we will recognize it when we feel that we are making a sound that sounds really comfortable, really easy. We are not making an effort in order to make it sound, and we are actually controlling each beat of the sound with the least possible effort. So what we are going to do is, first we are going to try with this. Why? Because this is actually just the sound. We have the mouthpiece, the reed, and the neck, and this is how the sound on the saxophone is produced. So we are going to just try to start the sound. What we are going to do is we need to first lean the reed on our lip, maybe curve the lip a little bit on top of the bottom teeth to help us to have more space in order to introduce the reed and the mouthpiece in our mouth. Then we are going to open here and close above the mouthpiece. So okay, that sounds. But how can we guess if it was a good or a bad sound? So we are going to try different positions, but very important, a very good embouchure starts from the posture. So we need to have a really steady, healthy, natural position in our body, and then that will help us to have a good position in our mouth. So we have to have the tongue relaxed, the jaw relaxed, everything inside our mouth and the lips relaxed. And what we're going to do is find that position, just leaning reed on the bottom teeth, then close the upper teeth, and then try different things. We are going to try how much mouthpiece we are taking in our mouth and what's the pressure we are doing with our upper and bottom teeth. Then also we are going to try to change and find the best angle. So okay, if I'm too far to the tip, it doesn't sound very good. So I take a little bit more mouthpiece in my mouth. And remember, the mouthpiece cannot be like that because that will sound very bad. And also because the saxophone is played like this. More kind of leaning toward the vertical position, we could say. So what we're going to do is we are going to try that embouchure, and then we're going to take more and more and more until we find the best position. So starting very close to the tip of the mouthpiece, we take a little bit more. That's better. That was good as well. And then like that, because it's too direct, too uncontrolled. So I'll go a little bit backwards. Okay, that position I like. Then do I need more pressure? No. Less pressure? No. So I was in the right position. Now the angle. So maybe I was too far down. If I face up a little bit more, it will be much easier. And now when you get the best position, what you need to do is relax and try to find that position and keep it in your head. So remember it, really make it yours in order to feel that position and how it connects to the sound you want to make. So once you make that sound, remember the position and the sound, and then try to get that sound in different registers, that sound and that feeling on the mouthpiece. So okay, that's working. Now that you found the perfect position, is repeat, repeat, and repeat every time you find it. When you lose it, just try to remember where it was, how it felt, and try to look for it. Repeat until you find it, and then try to really save it in your brain and try to repeat it. Remember the sound, imagine the sound you want to make, repeat that sound in your mind until you really get it. And the same with the position. So when we try to look for the position, we find a good sound. When we want to look for a good sound, we find better position. So repeat that feeling, and once you get it, really try to identify how it feels, what are you doing to get that sound, and what's the position, the feeling, the sound, everything. Try to remember everything and then repeat it as many times as you can. This is the best way to get the best embouchure on the saxophone. We could say the perfect embouchure, which is the embouchure that makes you sound easier and more natural. And I